I'm Chaz Klimczak. That's my killer collection, and this is my show. It is soon established that the popular kids place bets on who will and won't attempt to jump the local drawbridge as it rises. Through atmosphere and competent direction, it is established that this game plays a role in the trauma that sparks the series of murders taking place at Crawford Academy. Here lies both HBTM's strength and weakness. While the atmosphere, acting, and photography keep this film from being a total bomb, the nature of this film's narrative makes it excruciatingly long for a slasher film. The Prowler takes place in a sleepy Jersey seaside town, the type where red herrings are abundant and innocent young women are plenty as well. These magic words are the incantation that summon the perpetrator of the original crime to return for a slashing spree. And he certainly does. The Prowler is like a desperate mix of Halloween and Friday the 13th. It uses all of the subgenre conventions, plays like a whodunit, which is also attributed to the Italian giallo subgenre, has a small town setting, uses the classic Cundy blues, and amps up the gore. Few will disagree that Maniac's longevity is due in part, if not entirely, to the realistic graphic depiction of mutilation, and the minimal and natural lighting approach gives the film a production value that solidified the film's validity and rank among not only horror films, but films from the entire decade, and knows it continues to influence decades later. Maniac is not for all tastes, but I would unflinchingly argue that it is for all intellects. Cast aside your prejudice for films produced modestly and experience Maniac as a human being, as intended. Curtains may be a product of the post-Halloween slasher craze, but it contains virtually none of the established subgenre roles. Instead of babysitters or camp counselors in trouble, Curtains is about 6 actresses auditioning for the same role in the same house on the same weekend for the same director at the same time. Curtains succeeds where many others have failed because, while ambitious for a low-budget shoot, it never tries to be anything more than what it is, and somehow it manages to retain a uniqueness absent in many slasher films. But even if Curtains deviates from traditional slasher groundwork, the use of light and shadow are an obvious homage to Halloween and Psycho.